Hi Pisces, happy birthday, guys. This is your reading for the end of February to the beginning of March. General, love, career, health, whatever I get in this spread. Well enough. Let's break it up. Okay. All right. So starting off with the Three of Swords. Again, you can't see it maybe from here, but that's the Three of Swords. So right off the bat, it seems like the end of this month going into March, some of you guys, have undergone some form of betrayal. Maybe someone asked you to do something for them selfishly. This is the third one, by the way. So that's what I got from that. Maybe your place of work is demanding too much from you, but that's because they know that you can do the job. So that doesn't feel good. Five of Wands reversed. So I feel like you guys are good for the most part from what this looks like. There's a song by Paramore called 26, and in the lyrics, I think that's the song. Yeah, I think it's called 26, and in there she goes, reality will break your heart, survival will not be the hardest part. And that's exactly what like started playing when I saw this. So the reality of things and how things are turning out right now, it's like people are expecting you to do something or go about some type of task that they know you can carry out. So it's not really a bad thing. They're not probably intentionally meaning to wear you out. Or someone may have volunteered you for something. I'm getting that also. In relationships, if you are a female, I feel like maybe your spouse has volunteered you to do something with the family and you don't really get along with them. Don't ask me why that came out. And you're just kind of like, I really don't want to do this. I really don't like these people. I don't feel like they respect me. Whatever that is. So we have Four of Wands reversed. So some of you might turn it down, or some of you might be criticized for your work. Or maybe the reason why you don't like doing stuff is every time you do it, you get criticized for your work. And that's on the career aspect. And then, like I said, with the people who you're being volunteered to do something with your family or engage with people that you don't really, deal with. Okay. You're going to get through this. Someone's going to help you. Maybe someone's going to come to your defenses is what I'm getting to. So don't even worry about it. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I'm really getting that family thing. So if you guys have some type of dynamic going on, it might not be family, it might be a friend. Let me not put this away just yet. You have Three of Pentacles, reverse, Empress, and Ace of Swords. So definitely I feel like there's something new you're about to embark on, or someone has something that you should do for them, and you're just not with it because it's not really feeling too well for you. That was a pretty quick and brief message. We're going to pull something else to see kind of what else we get from this. And I'm not trying to rush your reading, but I feel like I kind of ramble on too much when I kind of review the other ones. I don't really watch them. I don't like to. It's just kind of like, it's like me hearing it for the first time sometimes, honestly. But I just feel like sometimes I ramble on. Like when I look at the duration of it when I'm done. So we're going to pull another story here or see what else is going on with some other Pisces. But yeah, I think the message for you guys is don't fret. If you feel like you want to do it, genuinely do it. If you don't feel like you want to, speak up for yourself and just say, look, I don't feel like I want to do this. But for some of you, I think that's why the people criticizing you, fruits will show. You know, whatever seed you're sowing, it will grow. So if you're going in with your heart and you're doing the job, you're not half-assed, and you know you did a good job, you're gonna finally be told you. And it might not be by those people who are criticizing you at work, or the in-laws who just you can never please them. It's like, what the hell do you guys want from me? But that's freaking annoying. I don't have that issue, but I can only imagine. Okay. Some of you singles are not happy being alone. You might have like the money, but you're not happy being alone. But I feel like this calls for some of you to be alone. Some of you may have, let's see. Yeah. Those of you who've been single, I feel like maybe you've been working on your money. And this card to me normally is like, you know, almost at the state of completion with the Ten of Pentacles. So, and maybe not only money, but certain things in life that you want. Maybe your health, maybe not really health. I think maybe the things you want to get together. Maybe some of you have been remodeling your home, gardening, doing all kinds of really cool things. You have that, and you should be happy and content where you are. You know, even if you don't have a person with you. But when this came to me in the reverse, it feels like some of you are not happy being isolated. Two things here. If this is needed, if this is needed, you know, let's say you've been through like some BS relationship, and in the like beginning of the month or even beginning of the year, you're just like, I'm done being hurt. I'm done, you know, being played, and you noticed it. So you try to ignore it and then focus on other things like, you know, work, maybe even going out with your friends, maybe even drinking. I don't really get drinking, honestly. I do get some type of distraction. But I think a lot of you may have just been just in your own bubble, in your own zone, away from people, probably not posting on social media, just low key hiatus, not in your face, nowhere to be found. Okay. For those of you who are doing that, stay strong. You're healing, and that's definitely necessary before you move forward with whatever it is you're trying to get over. For those of you who, yeah, I think this is needed. The Hermit, for those of you who probably have just been indoors miserable, it's like hard to say, because some of you have been indoors miserable because you need to heal. And I feel like maybe there's another set of people who are just like not, listen. Yeah, I think you guys definitely need to heal. So stay strong, okay? Stay strong. Yeah. So some of you are ignoring a really deeper part of the issue. So whatever it was that caused for you guys to go into isolation, the heartbreak or whatever it was you're going through, dealing with the people who want to use you and play you, deep down, and that's probably not, it's not probably, you're not probably the victim, okay? There's probably something you did or something you're not doing. Maybe you betrayed yourself. Self-betrayal, I'm getting, maybe. Self-sabotage. No sense of self-respect, possibly. We're going to do one last spread here from the Alice in Wonderland deck, and then we're going to pull some lesson cards and see that. So, yeah. Just tune within, okay? Those of you who've been isolated and who've been inside. Those of you who have been looking for a change and you haven't gone anywhere to make the change, have some courage, have some strength. And that's for those of you who are scared. Okay, so now it's come to me. Two things. If you're scared of rejection or of heartbreak again, or of someone using you again, and you've purposely been putting yourself in isolation, like this way, if I'm in this little shell, no one can come in and hurt me. Have the strength, okay? You know what you stand for. No one's just gonna come and just take your heart and throw it on the ground. I know it feels like that. You have to be able to make sure you have not necessarily a shield up to not let them in, but just, have your values up. And if you're thinking negative thoughts, you can attract negative personalities. So if you do go out next time with your friends and you would like maybe someone to talk to you, just manifest that person that it's just easier to say than done, but think about the type of person that you would like to approach you, what qualities, what characteristics, what energy, that person has. And they might just come to you. Okay. For those of you who need this time alone, stay strong, okay? You will be healing soon, and the healing is definitely needed for you to proceed in repetitive. What we got? Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Alongside that. So it seems like some of you want to start new in love, but you got a lot of options. And so that might be why you're a little hesitant. Three of Wands. Again, but this time in the reversal. So why aren't you guys? Also, this might be saying, okay, so some of you might have a couple of options of different people in love. However, it just seems like some of you would rather, I don't know, it seems some of you are rather focused on money, maybe. Not really. I just think that some of you, you're not trying to jump into anything. I also sense travel, perhaps, couples. You and your significant other can't decide exactly where you want to go for some type of trip. Okay. I get perhaps one of you, the partners, wants to do something a little bit more romantic, while the other one wants just something a little bit relaxing. Like, I just want to go put my feet up, watch the ski boats. Don't ask me why I said watch the ski boats, but you know what I'm saying? Something in the water in the tropics, a cruise, Florida, Hawaii, whereas the other one wants something a little bit romantic. Money might not be where it should be for you guys, or one of you has the money and the other one, no. I just think the money's not quite where you want it to be for the trip. So that's kind of delaying you guys going on this. That just definitely came from nowhere, the trip that you guys want to take. Okay. So it seems like you guys are a little conflicted on kind of, but it doesn't seem like it's something that I think, regardless of which each one you guys do, I think the tropics trip could be romantic, and the if you guys want to do something a little bit more, but I mean, I get like one of the partners probably likes going to a really dim lit restaurant, just talking, laughing, people watching. The other one wants to just be like, let's meet locals, let's just have a good time. For couples, just it doesn't seem like it's an issue. It just seems like that's just kind of what's on your mind right now, to the point where you almost think you're not gonna go. Okay. But this Knight of Wands in reverse. Also, it may also be that you feel like you guys are rushing to plan this. So maybe I feel like you guys are trying to plan this soon. Since this is a Pisces reading, it might be for one of your birthdays. Or I may have let the cat out of the bag, and your spouse or partner is trying to plan something for you, and there's so many different things that they're thinking to do, and they just can't quite put their hand on which one to do. Okay. All right. So it doesn't seem like there's much conflict going on. I think for the most part, some Pisces people are just stressed with the people that they're around, which I like. I mean, it's your birthday time. What else we right now? Regardless of if it's your birthday or not, but and then for those of you who are, healing over a breakup, like I said with the Hermit, it seems like this healing is well needed before you jump into something. Don't try to jump into something when you're not fully healed, because it's just gonna make you feel like, oh, look at me, I'm happy now, and then everything's just gonna come back up again. Take your time, talk to yourself, treat yourself nice. I think that's the main thing. Like, don't sit around asking, why hasn't anybody bought me flowers? Why hasn't anybody done anything nice for me when you haven't done anything for yourself? Okay, buy your own flowers. Take yourself out for coffee. Buy yourself a new pair of shoes. Buy yourself, even if you don't, stop looking on social media what other people's significant others and stuff are doing for them. Do for you, okay? People mostly only post the good parts. No one posts, the real problems. But okay, health. So I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I feel like it's supposed to say enriches, but I'm not the writer. Health, okay? Mental health, physical health, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So, with the Hermit card, like, I know it's hard. You probably feel like you have everything except someone to share it with, which I feel like a lot of you should just spoil yourselves. I mean, don't go buy stuff that that you don't need, but buy stuff that, and then success. So I have health, loneliness, and success. Sometimes I like to look at them all together to kind of get with the reading. So, your health, for those of you who, like with the first pull, with the people dealing with people who are demanding of you, if you are tired, if you just got off work, okay, if you have a migraine, if you are sore and someone's trying to ask you to do stuff, you can definitely say no. Honor your health, honor yourself first, okay, before others. And for those of you who are in this, short period of isolation, you're not alone. Spirit is with you. If you let yourself be alone, they're not going to come and be with you when you're trying to, entertain yourself with, I'm not saying, not like watching TV or stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Like entertain yourself with maybe like substances or people, toxic people. I'm not saying just, lock your room and don't talk to the people that make you feel good. If your parents, your friends make you feel good, definitely be around those people. I think those people will love to be around you right now, especially if you're getting over something. And then just know that there's no greater goal than to love success. Okay. So for those of you who are conflicting on what to do for your partner with this little getaway or whatever that is, I don't know what that is. That just came up for something, but I'm pretty sure whatever you're planning, they'll like it. And then for those of you who don't know if you want to do something romantic or something like a getaway, I think regardless of which way you go, you guys are going to have a good time. So just find a happy medium. Money seems to be like an issue regarding that. So find something that's really, like a budget. If you guys have to stay maybe in a little lower class hotel, but pay for like a better dinner or have a great dinner or have like something like, I'm not gonna tell you how to plan your day. Just be strategic with it, and just the main thing is you guys want to have fun. You guys want to have fun, and you want to be with someone that you love. Screw all the fancy dancy. Screw all the whatever. Love, have fun, and you succeed in whatever it is you're trying to do. Because if you're trying to please people or show off or do all of that, that's when stuff starts getting out of control and a mess. But happy birthday, Pisces. People will be checking again when I do the next readings. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week.